Every kitchen is a home cafe these days. So today we are going to make chocolate brownies at home and without eggs. So let's start. For making brownies we need chocolate, of course. So here take 140 grams of dark chocolate. If you don't have a weight measuring scale as I do, measure it as 150 ml. Put it in a bowl. With it, add 1/4 cup of salted room temperature butter. We need to melt it. You can melt it in a microwave too. So we are using double boiler method here. In a saucepan, add water. Let it simmer on high flame. When it starts to bubble, lower the flame. Keep your bowl and melt the ingredients. Make sure the water does not touch the bowl. We'll melt the ingredients with the hot steam. Continuously stir it. It will melt slowly. It's almost melted, but having some lumps. Remove the excess from the sides and melt it. See it's melted when it is off the gas. Remove it and let it cool for 2-3 minutes. Because it's hot, don't use it hot as the chocolate can seize. Till the time, let's preheat our oven. We'll preheat our oven at 180 degrees Celsius. On both the rods with the fan for 10 minutes. If you want to make it in a pan, go and watch my wheat flour jaggery cake video after this. And even let's prep our cake tin. Put parchment paper. First cut it with the size. After cutting, see it's of the proper size or not. It is. Now cut a square on the end, on the corners of your parchment paper, each corner. Now place it in the cake tin. As it's parchment paper, it does not need of oil, so I'll put the link of the same in the description box. I'll try to put the similar one that I use. Keep it aside. Now our chocolate is cooled up on room temperature. Add 1/4 cup of room temperature condensed milk. You can also use homemade one. If it would be cold, our chocolate and butter will freeze. Mix it. Now add half cup of room temperature milk. Mix it very well. Remove the excess butter and chocolate from the sides and the bottom of the bowl. Our liquid ingredients are ready. Just a bit more mixing until it's bubbly. Now let's add the dry ingredients. Take a sieve. Add half a cup of powdered sugar. I've just grinded normal sugar in the mixer grinder jar. 3/4 cup of flour. 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now 1/4 cup was wet, so I have used 4 tablespoons. At last, baking powder. If you want your brownies to be cakey, add half teaspoon of baking powder. If fudgy, 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder. Basically 4 pinches or half of 1/4 teaspoon. And if you want mixed texture like cakey and fudgy both, add 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I want mixed texture, so I am adding 1/4 teaspoon. Sieve it. For the mixed texture, you will just get the upper crust fudgy and inside it would be fudgy and cakey both. And if you will get fudgy ones, so it would be a bit slightly kind of not like a cake, but it would be fudgy, very fudgy. And if you want cakey, it would be just like a sponge cake, not like a brownie. Add some chocolate chunks or nuts before mixing, as they are heavy, so they'll settle in the bottom. So add them before mixing so that they can coated with the flour. Mix it well. First mix it with the whisk and then we'll switch to a spatula. Look, it's so dark and chocolatey. There's a chunk in my that whisk. It's removed. Yeah, now fold it with the spatula. And sometimes flour and the dry ingredients settle in the bottom, so spatula mixes very well. Use cut and fold method. Don't over mix it. That's why we are using a spatula, because it will prevent over mixing. Batter is ready. The more time you keep it, the more thick it will get. Now swiftly transfer it in the tin. The chocolate chunks are dripping, you can see. As I told you, the batter is super chocolatey. The more chocolatey will be your brownies. I mean, the taste of the brownie is awesome. Now add some toppings. So I'm adding crushed almonds. A very little bit, because I don't like that much chunks of nuts on my brownies or any other cake. Now I'm adding chocolate chunks, because the more chocolatey, the more yummy. You will be thinking kitna chocolate lagayegi, but trust me, it would be amazing. More chocolate, a little more chocolate, a lot more chocolate. but when you eat it, looks and tastes like baked chocolate. It's not melted from the outer side as in a microwave. It would be really yummy. Let it bake for 25 to 30 minutes. It's been 25 to 30 minutes. Let's check it. Yeah, just the bell rang now. Let's check it with a toothpick. It's the batter or the chocolate. Let me check in the center. Yeah, it's the chocolate. Yeah, it's okay if some oil or grease or kind of your chocolate comes. It's done. If you want it to be hot, so take it out, and if you want it to be warm, you can cover it with a cloth and let it cool. Now take out the parchment paper. Now cut it into squares. This batch will give you around 9 brownies or 6 brownies or 4 brownies. That's upon the size, that depends upon the size. Yeah, I'm eating side by side because it's too yum. As I already told you about how you can change its texture, it depends upon you and your taste. Okay, so that's all for today's recipe. If you liked it, give this video a big thumbs up, comment your feedback, subscribe to my channel, and even more interesting videos are coming soon. So stay tuned, stay safe, and try this